Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another match reaction of the Barcelona versus Racing Santander game, guys. Barcelona have gotten it done. We got the win. We are in the quarterfinals. And yeah, what a game it was, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification. Big up to every single one of you guys who were in the watch along. And like I mentioned, we got the job done against a team that are currently fighting to be back in La Liga, currently second in the Segunda Division. And with everything that happened in the last 24 hours, seeing Real Madrid getting knocked out by Albacete, we were thinking, listen, let's go out there, let's play to our best and make sure that we avoid a banana skin like Real Madrid. And we did. And listen, fair play to Racing Santander. They actually gave it more of a go than many people are going to give them respect for. So fair play to Racing Santander. You guys really fought for your lives out there. And listen, if you guys continue like this in the Segunda Division, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, you guys will be back in La Liga for sure. But listen, let's talk about the game, lads, right? Because this is the lineup that man like Hansi Flick decided to go with, and it was a relatively strong lineup, right? He played a very, very strong lineup today. Obviously, Jean Garcia in goal with Kobashi and Gerard Martinez, the centre-back partnerships. Koundé out in the full-back positions alongside Alejandro Balde. Midfield was Dani Olmo, Marc Bernat, and Marc Casado. And the attack, we had Rashford, Ferran Torres, and Lamine Yamal. And look, it was a very, very strong lineup, right? So I expected a lot coming into this game. I expected us to play to our best, to give it our goal, to give it 100%. And you know what? They did. They gave it 100%. And listen, from the start of the game, I have to say this. Racing Santander, they really went for it. They were not sitting back. They gave us respect, but they also played with no fear. Big up to my Gambian brother, Suleiman Kamara. He was arguably the best player for Racing Santander today. He really gave us something to work for today. He really did, man. He was everywhere in the attack, in the defense, everything. And like I mentioned, Racing in that first half, I would say the first 20 minutes, they were the better team. I got to keep it 100. I feel like we didn't do enough. We didn't perform well. We didn't really give it a go. We didn't really go forward enough. We were not really being direct for most of that first half. I felt like for most of that first half, all we had was possession. We just kept on trying to break them down. And Racing Santander, like I mentioned, did a very good job in nullifying that. They made sure to close all the gaps. But eventually, we started growing into the game. We started creating a lot of chances. But there wasn't really any golden chances in that first half to really talk about. There wasn't really much, right? I have to give credit to guys like Koundé going forward today. I think that today he really worked hard to, bring Yamal into the game. I feel like Yamal, he played well. But the one player that I was really impressed with in that first half was Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo, impressive. I know he didn't score today, but impressive. I liked his work in the 10. This is the one thing I've always wanted from Olmo. This is what I feel like Olmo Flick wants from his number 10s, right? And Olmo, he was trying to create chance. Every time he had the ball, he was trying to make that breakthrough pass, right? He was finding Yamal sometimes. He wasn't finding Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, once again, bro, stinker, bro. Every time the ball was out wide to Yamal in the box, right? Crosses into the box. Where is Ferran Torres? Where's Ferran Torres, bro? My guy is still in the midfield, bro. Once again, not good enough. And Rashford on the other side, man. I'm sorry. Rashford has been garbage throughout this year. He's not been good. I was very disappointed to not see Ronnie Bagdaji today. I wanted to see Ronnie. I wanted to see him get an opportunity today. Because I'm going to be very real. What I saw from man like Rashi, that's not good enough. That's not going to be enough for you to stay at this club. That's not going to be enough for you to stay at this club. You need to wake the hell up. We need to see more from you. You need to start performing now because, dude, the loan deal is almost over. And with the fact that now Ronnie is playing so well, the question is, do we even need him? But yeah, that first half, like I mentioned, there wasn't really much, right? The midfield, Bernal and Casado didn't do much. The biggest chance I would say in the game really was probably the Bernal chance, but really that was it. Second half is where things kind of changed. I feel like Flick might have, God give these players the kick in the butt that they needed, right? To wake the hell up. To wake the hell up and play your game, right? And it worked. Second half starts, we were on them. We were the one putting them under pressure during the start of that second half, right? We were playing very, very well. We were creating a lot of chances. But once again, where's Ferran Torres in the middle? Rashford had an amazing golden chance. Free as a bird. Doesn't even hit the target. Not good enough. But eventually, good news was, we actually ended up scoring. Because for once, Ferran Torres actually did his work as the striker. He did well, cut inside, went past the keeper, 1-0. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. We finally got the goal. We finally got the goal that we deserved. And really, after that is when Racing Santander really started to wake up in the second half. They started creating chances. I feel like even though we were leading, we were very slack. I didn't like the slack behavior from this team. I really didn't. I feel like, there was a lot of things we weren't doing right. And there was a lot of things we were doing right? And, Flick, he didn't really make the substitutions as early as I thought he would. I thought that, he was very, very late with the substitutions. I felt like guys like Rashford should have come off at halftime, right? And when you look at what he did in the second half, you can't really deny it that he should have been benched, right? I think Ferran, even though he scored, I thought that he should have been taken off. I wanted to see Ronnie and Lewandowski or maybe Rafinha, and eventually we did see them, right, in the game. But we did get the second goal. But before we did, we almost conceded 2 goals. The first equalizer was offside, the second was offside, and then in the 93rd minute, you've got 2 more minutes to go. Why are we playing a high line? Why are we playing a high line and getting ourselves at risk of being in a one-on-one like we did? And then we do that. And then out of nowhere, we nearly conceded. And once again, Jean Garcia. Again, it's Jean Garcia. I mean, what can I say about this dude, man? What can I say about this dude? Amazing performance, amazing goals again. He did well. Amazing in goal. Just once again, just Jean Garcia doing his thing. And eventually, I let Racing Santander went for it. Can't really blame them. They really went for it. They really tried to go forward and get an equalizer. And because of that, they left some holes in the back. Yamal gets the ball, 3 against 1. Tries to find Lewandowski, misses it. Rafinha gets the ball, finds it into the box, back to Yamal, and Yamal makes it 2-0. And yeah, we win. We are now in the quarterfinals against a very, very impressive Racing Santander team. And now we move forward. Listen, the Copa del Rey, realistically now, we are the favorites. We are the favorites. Madrid are out. I know Atletico, Bilbao, we know they take the Copa del Rey very seriously. We know that. There's a lot of teams that are still left. But right now, we are on the right track to retain our crown. The work to win another domestic treble right now is looking great. We're currently 5 points clear in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Let's continue this run. Let us continue this run. This is a great opportunity, right? Let's use what we did last season when we won the Supercopa de España, and we used that trophy win as a morale boost for the rest of the season. I want to see the same thing this season, right? But as far as my highlights and lowlights are concerned, my highlights in this game was Jean Garcia in goal because he did his job in defense. Fair play to Koundé. Koundé today, I give him a lot of criticism. I criticized him in the El Clasico. You know what? Today, he actually didn't do a foot wrong. I can't really blame him at all, right? Midfield, Dani Olmo, 100%. 100% Dani Olmo, bro. He's been playing very, very well since he's come back from injury. I'm enjoying seeing him playing with an urgency, with something to prove. I mean, last season he was getting criticized the most out of this team, especially in that midfield, especially considering how good Ferran has been, right? To see Dani Olmo come back from injury and play the way he is impressive. I'm loving to see it, right? In the attack, really Yamal is the only one. The other two guys didn't do enough at all, right? And that would take me to the lowlights of the game. For me, the lowlights, I don't think Balde today did much on the left back position. I wasn't really impressed with him, right? Midfield, Casado, man. Like I feel like Bernal, he tried, but Casado really, man, nothing from this dude, right? At this point, I feel like this guy, man, he might need to be sold. He might need to be sold next season if we get a good offer for him, right? And for most of my negatives, I'm gonna give is the attack. I know Ferran Torres got his goal, but brother, people criticize Lewandowski for not doing enough in games. People like to criticize him for not doing much in the game. But what is Ferran Torres doing apart from his goal? Nothing. Rashford, trash. Just cancel the loan. Cancel the loan, man. He's not good enough. But yeah, it is what it is. Barcelona, we got the job done. And now we are back in the league. Now we need to focus back into the league. 5 points clear. Won the Supercopa de España. Quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. We now have a lot of crunchy games coming, right? We need to focus back in the league. And also, the Champions League is back this month. So we need to take the morale boost and make sure that we finish off in the Champions League and start, try to get top 8. And also make sure that in this month, while Real Madrid are in the crisis that they're in, because they are in a crisis, and right now, morale is low, let's take advantage of that. And let's go out there and make sure to take advantage and try to go extra points clear in the table. But yeah, man, listen, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got the W. Let's go. Quarterfinals, here we come. Big up to every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the game in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications as usual. And yeah, man, y'all know what to do for the end of the stream, guys. Fiscal Barça, Fiscal Catalonia. And peace, you guys. Take care.